Hello, we are from Group 14 and in this video we will explain about the Adidas Group for their forecasting, resource planning, capacity planning, production control and inventory control. But before that, let me introduce myself and my group's member. My name is Muhammad Fitriadi bin Norazami with matrix number 58811 and this is my friend.
My name is Stefano Melizo, matrix number 55897.
And he is...
I am Fakrullah Anwar bin Muhammad Radiansa with metric number of 55926.
Let's start with introduction.
Adidas is a multinational corporation founded and headquartered in Germany. Adidas is a company which design and manufacture shoes, clothing and sport accessories. It is the largest sport equipment manufacturer in Europe and the second largest in the world after Nike. The company was started by Adolf Dassler in his mother's house. He was joined by his elder brother Rudolf in 1924 under the name of Dassler Brothers Factory. In 1949, owing a breakdown in the relationship between the brothers, Adolf created Adidas, while Rudolf established Puma, which became Adidas' business rival.
Let's look about forecasting.
Forecasting. As a big company, Adidas Group also use forecasting to determine how many products that they want to produce. For different products, there are also different demands. From the annual report of Adidas Group for 2016 and 2017 mentioned that the demand pattern for most of their products was seasonal throughout the whole year. This means there are times when demand is high, also when demand is low. This is due to the event that happen annually or once in several years, such as football seasons, for example the English Premier League, the FIFA World Cup, and also not to mention the AFF Suzuki tournaments, and all the other sport tournaments, and also the school opening, where it is the time for fresh students mostly buy their new shoes. And because of the seasonal demand pattern, it is possible that they use the judgment method and time series method, including the casual method, causal method, to forecast some of the product within the 12 months.
Resource planning.
Resource planning. Adidas Group systematically monitoring trends at the point of sales so they can read the demand signal, reorder seasonal product with the shorter lead times and deliver them within the season. By doing so, they can repeat seasonal product successes and fulfill higher consumer demands. Overestimating demand could result in inappropriate capacity utilization at the supplier factories that lead to the overproduction and cause excess inventory for the company. To prevent this risk, they manage inventory levels, for example, by continuous monitoring the stock level. They are using their industry-leading experience to further evolve their entire business model end-to-end from range planning to production, creation, sourcing, supply chain, marketing, and sales.
What about capacity planning?
Capacity planning for Adidas is the process of determining the production capacity needed by the company to meet changing demand for its products. The capacity planning is subjective since it is affected by the sport event. For capacity planning, Adidas will need to increase the capacity planning before the World Sport event starts. For example, the capacity planning for football jersey, football boot and goalkeeper glove will increase to meet the demand of the product for the world, as many people will buy it during that time. Besides, the plan is regularly updated based on the forecasting method. By doing so, Adidas can plan and the production capacity to meet the demand of the consumer based on their desired product.
Next is production control.
Production control is the activity of monitoring and controlling any particular production of its product. Production control in Adidas company is vary in every product. For example, the shoes, shirt, and other sport equipment. The major production control of Adidas is built with strategy choice that enable the company to focus even more on the consumer. Firstly, is about speed. Adidas put the consumer at the heart of everything, serving the best possible way. Adidas is needed to ensure that they always find fresh and desirable product where and when they want them. Secondly is open source. This is about the collaboration and innovation. Not only that, they also open door of their product by inviting athlete, consumer, and partner to co-create the future of sport and sport culture. Next, the cities also influence the production control of Adidas product. They focus more on city and urbanization. Cities are shaping the global trend and consumer perception, perspective, and consumer decision. Lastly, Adidas also implemented Speed Factory. Adidas Speed Factory is digitally automated, hyper-flexible, that can be placed anywhere in the world. Speed Factory enables speed in manufacturing with greater precision and also accelerate speed to the market.
Last but not least is inventory control. For inventory control, the procedure that Adidas use in inventory control, firstly, developing inventory tracking method. Secondly, implementing inventory tracking method, and finally, restocking the inventory. Adidas use safety stock inventory method for their inventory control. The inventory carried for the purpose of satisfying demand that exceeds the amount forecasting in a given period. The benefits of this inventory control are safety stock protects against unforeseen variation in supply or demand, to prevent disruption in manufacturing of deliveries, to avoid stock out, to keep customer service and satisfaction level high, better sense of operational control over improvements, and capability of integrating the entire supply chain. Inventory aging is controlled carefully to reduce inventory obsolescence and to minimize clearance activities. As for conclusion, Adidas Group is a big company which manufactures sport equipment and tries to meet its customer demand every year. To do so, Adidas has come on several manufacturing, planning, and control practice. For forecasting, most of their product is seasonal demand, so they're probably using the judgment method and time series to forecast in the next 12 months to the future. They are using industry-leading experience to improve from range planning to production creation, sourcing, supply chain, marketing, and sales. Capacity planning for the company is influenced by the sports event. Adidas need to consider the sport event which happen every year. For production control, Adidas has 3 key strategies to meet consumers' demand, which is speed, open source, and speed factory. Besides, inventory control use is safety stock inventory to better sense of operational control of improvement and capability of integrating the entire supply chain.